Morning guys, we're going to start very soon. How is the sound starting at the moment? I know we've got the fans in the background, but can you hear me? Do let me know in the chat. Might check 1 2. Might check 1 2. That's good. Oh, it's hot. Okay, good morning. Hopefully you can all hear me. I think it's coming in nice, loud and clear. Second day at Helsinki this morning, final day of the European tour. Cheers for everyone who has joined me this week, been amazing. Got some unique ones today. See if we can what we got next moving out. I think we've got this special one which I'm after. Yes, So this is Sichuan Airlines, Airbus A330 going to Brussels. Chinese airline, I believe it's a cargo, will be going past us. We've also got at the moment a Finnair Embraer landing. And there is the tail of the Chinese cargo plane going to Brussels. Another rare one to have on the channel here. Morning Bernard, good morning Laura, hope you're well. We're here for 2 hours today. Then I have got to get my flight back to dear old Blighty. So it looks like, let's have a look. It's going to be 22 right for this plane. Bit of information on it. It is Airbus A330 200F, 9 years old this one, not so old. And inbound is our first ATR Mini, of ATR 72. A regular workhorse here for Finnair, the ATRs. A little bit windy. Morning Samil, hope you're well. It's unusually hot here in Finland. Today it's expected to be 28 degrees, which is not normal. Normally we're used to cooler summers. Obviously in the winter all the rivers and oceans freeze over as well here, and it's in a very thick snow. I have to one time come down here and do a winter session here, because I think it'd be amazing to see Finland in just snow. Ferran Travels, good morning to you, hope you're well. I'm doing well, Samil, thank you very much. Final day of the tour, heading back today. Already checked in my bags, just have to go security, hopefully it won't be too busy. It's quite a large airport, but it's also quite an airport as well. So Szechwan Airlines there. Going off to Brussels, this one. It's a Chinese cargo airline, this. I do like how they bank out of here. And that is him gone. Right, Air Baltic looks to be pushing back. Let's keep an eye on that. Going to move the tripod just so it's in the shade, guys, so bear with me. Okay, we've also got an ATR 72 from Tallinn inbound very soon. Turkish Airlines is also going to be in very soon from Istanbul. It's an Airbus A320 21. Also expected to see our first Airbus A330 inbound soon. That's coming in from New York. We've got a couple of these A330s expected in today. Okay, the Air Baltic is an Airbus A220. There's that noise that we all love and know. Coming into land also is the Tallinn flight. So a little bit of information about the Air Baltic going to Riga. It's 1 year old. It is 2021 this plane was delivered. Registration is ABC. And it is the 300 series of A220, which is the slightly larger one. It's taking off from this side, so left one way. nice and close for us. It's unusual, but then again it is a small plane, so it doesn't need as longer length. It might go behind the building. See if we can get it. There we go. Okay, inbound next, Turkish Airlines going into 22 left. Interesting though, because the ring sock is more of a northerly face, but hey ho. Okay, Turkish Airlines, Istanbul flight. Oh, bouncy. That took a big bounce there. Certainly was not the smoothest there from Turkish. A330 is also lining up, so we should see that coming very soon. That's a JFK flight. So a little bit about this plane, 7 years old, 2015 this was delivered. Is now at Airbus A330. she is. That is a beautiful plane, the A330. Not many of these about. Luckily, Finnair do operate them still. Very quiet as well. A bit of info on the jet which has come in from JFK. This is Ryanair Flight 6. That was A330 300 series. It is 13 years old, 2009. This one. Going off to the gates at the far end. Enter Air has pinged, so that looks like that will be going soon. A 737 Enter Air. We've also got a Scanwings private jet inbound Cessna Citation CJ2. That is very close inbound. There's the Enter Air, which looks like it's starting up soon. Sean Pierce, good morning to you, hope you're well. Oh, you coming here? Yeah. So, do you know what? It's used quite a lot for the Asian flights to connect to. So, you'll see a lot here. It's a nice, simple airport. I really like this airport. It's one of my favourite. It's been rocked a little bit by COVID. Obviously, a lot of the Asian markets have stopped now and they've only just started coming back to my life now, and they've built this fantastic brand new airport to handle the influx of basically to cash in on the Asian market. So they are now a hop-in airline that's connecting the airport. Okay, there's that citation. Again guys, don't forget to hit the like button. Andrew Foster, thank you very much, mate. Morning to you. Joining with the citation CJ2 here. Just in the nick of time before it goes behind. Enter Air should be moving very soon as well. They've gone, we should see them very soon, I should say. Will be around here. Should start seeing them. There we go. Got a Embraer from Berlin coming in, Finnair. So Enter Air hasn't got a destination at the moment. Let me just check. Interestingly, that's not actually showing up on the departure board at all. Looks like both of them will be taking off from 22 left. Let's get closer so we can get that catch. But they are waiting because there is the Embraer inbound. I forgot about that. Berlin flight. So both jets are waiting. Hello, Ken. Good morning to you. It's a nice 28 expected today. It's currently 21, I think it is at the moment. So on the board. The sun, it's got quite a bit. Who'd have thought you'd need sun cream in Helsinki? Good to have you in show. This is the Berlin flight inbound here, and we've also got an ATR 72 waiting, so going to Vilnius. And Enter Air is also looking like it's going to cross the runway. Still no destination on that. That's a 737-8 of Enter Air. No, my mistake. Enter Air has taken off on 20. Taken off quite quickly, actually. Still no destination. Anyway, Ken, still a little bit of a sweat going on here, mate. I'll be honest. ATR 72 will be taken off very soon as well. Just waiting for Enter Air to clear, and it is already banking. Still nothing on Enter Air. I'm just going to try and see. We've now got the location. No, nothing on here. Airbus A220 of Lufthansa now inbound and landing. This is the Munich flight. A320neo. Look at those big engines here. Finnair going now. This is the ATR 72. Casual Airbus supporter, hello to you, morning, hope you're well. Don't worry about it, mate. Cheers, Maureen, thank you very much for that one. Again, guys, don't forget to hit that like button, please. Get more people on the video. Lets algorithms know at YouTube that it's a good video, more should watch it. So, an early start here today. Well, not early for me here because it's 2 hours ahead in the UK, but if you're watching from the UK, it is quite early this morning on a Friday, 10 o'clock, just coming up to 10 o'clock. So I really do appreciate you joining me today. What have we got inbound next? We've got a 72 from Gothenburg inbound. And then Finnair Airbus A319, the London Heathrow flight, is inbound as well. Gothenburg flight. Got any mail, Chris? Hope you're well. I'm gonna have to do a Greek plane spotting one day. I would like to do Cyprus, Larnaca, but it's not a great location for plane spotting. There's not much around there to good spots. Ooh, bit of a crosswind there. Coasting that one down there. Okay, next inbound flight is Finnair flight from London Heathrow. Which is an Airbus A319. Heathrow flight now. This is Airbus A319 of Finnair. It's one of the smaller aircraft that Finnair operate here for the London to Helsinki and Helsinki to London flight. Paul Smith, good morning to you. Hope you're well, mate. Yeah, Chris, that's the problem with the Greek airports. There's not a lot of traffic. You need a bit of traffic for live plane spotting. Recording's a bit different, but live plane spotting. That was very smooth there from Finnair. Very smooth. Again guys, if you can, please don't forget to hit the like button. I know that we can ramp up those likes very quickly here. See what's happening in the tower. I like this tower because you can you're on eye level with them. Not many standing up today. Casual Airbus support, thank you very much, mate. Appreciate that. Okay, here is the taxi in London Heathrow flight. Not too sure, but they always seem to go far left. So I'm not too sure if that's because of the Schengen area that they have to go through passport control, obviously. So maybe the gates on the right of us is all Schengen area, which means they don't have to go through passport control. Okay, Gdańsk is next. ATR 72, that is inbound. It's going to be arriving in about 6 to 7 minutes. Airbus support, is that one of them a TV by any chance? Let me know what it looks like in a big screen TV if you're on it. Okay, here's the 72 of Gdańsk. Gdańsk. Hard to pronounce these. Should see that banking very soon. It's gone past the clouds again. See if we can get it. There we go. Free devices from Casual Airbus supporter. Come on, why is it struggling with the sun at the moment? Come on, there we go. landing there. I know it's a hub airport term, but they're really good landing here, Finnair. Athens flight Aviation is up next. That should be coming around very soon. It's currently 5,000 feet above us. Got a landing helicopter here. Quite a few helicopters at Helsinki, I've noticed. Planespotting Aviation, good morning to you, hope you're well. It's been getting hot, let's put it that way. It's getting hot again. Who'd have thought Helsinki would be hot? Look at precision landing there from a helicopter right on the platform there, so it can be towed away. So currently 22 degrees here in Helsinki, going to be 28 by mid-afternoon. Probably leaving at that point. Anyway, my flight takes off here at 6 o'clock, 4 o'clock Helsinki time. On board the beautiful Airbus A350, lucky enough to get a business class seat on that one. Fantastic lie back seats as well, turns into a bed. And hopefully gain access to the, not hopefully, I do gain access also to the newly refurbished Helsinki lounge here for Finnair, which is a really, really nice looking lounge as well. So Embraer to Paris next. This is the Embraer 190. We've also got Aviation coming in next from Athens. Wow, already been here for an hour. So yeah, I can't stay too long today, obviously because I've got to catch the flight. Already checked in the bags. So I just need to go past security, back into the lounge, and I am home free. I have to say I am looking forward to coming back in Brighty. Been a fantastic week here on the European tour, but do miss my bed and slight home comforts. And my car, I've never thought I'd miss my car. I mean, I love my car, but yeah, I do miss it only because it's just nice not using public transport all the time, having to get directions everywhere. Aegean coming in next. Ken, I'll be honest, I don't blame Finnair for that hiccup. That was purely Frankfurt. And staying in Frankfurt, I've noticed there's a lot of issues at the airport at the moment. You speak to the locals as well, they'll say the same. Not a lot of good experience. So I would personally, my advice to you, if you're travelling and want to go to Germany, I would actually avoid Frankfurt just for the time being. Fantastic airport. Going to be really good to visit soon as well, because they've got a new terminal, but they have to sort out the staffing issue there. They haven't hired enough, and it is a bit of a shambles, and I think they have hired inexperience as well by the looks of it, because I mean, how can you get the wrong gate? I don't know. You know, anyway, so very organised here in Finland. Aegean, Airbus A320 Neo. Bravo Katin. Very good. Do you know what, Chris, as well? I haven't flown Aegean yet. Have you flown Aegean? It's one of my things on the list to do. I have to fly Aegean. Right, Embraer 190 of Finnair going to Romani. Do is Cyprus Airways, the new Cyprus Airways. Have to say, do miss the old Cyprus Airways. Luke from New Zealand, hope you're well. What time is it in New Zealand at the moment, Luke? It's got to be in the mid-afternoon, isn't it now? Or late afternoon, I should say. Or even evening now, isn't it? I don't know. Let me know, Luke. John Welton, welcome. Was it not a Neo? It looked like a Neo painting. Do apologise. Oh no, it's not. No, it's the 200 series. They've retrofitted it with ringlets. Always catches me out when airlines do that. I'm expecting the smaller wingtips. $9:20 in the evening. Wow. Hope you're having a good evening, mate. Okay. Here we go. Finnair is off. Luke, none today. No, they don't really have a lot of New Zealand or Australian flights here at Helsinki. What normally happens is you have to take a transfer to either Singapore, and then they normally have a connection that way. Kenji, I've got loads of fans, as you can see. Loads of fans, mate. Miss Wolf 13, good morning, welcome back from yesterday, hope you're well. As I said yesterday, this airport has evolved so much. If you go back and have a look at my previous airport video of Helsinki, and we're going back 3-4 years now, and it has changed a lot. This was being built, this bit here still being built. This was nothing like this. This was completely different. You could see across the field. And as you can still see, they are still building at the moment. We are location today is actually on top of the Finnair headquarters. So this is Finnair's offices, and they've got an observation deck for the public to view. So it's a really nice location as well. Shame that the newer buildings are now slightly taller or the same height as the Finnair offices. It used to be that Finnair was the tallest building in the area, but that's evolution for you, and that's how things evolve. Joe's dear Claire's Carrie, sorry, a good day from Johannesburg, hope you are well. I'm interested to know, what is the temperature in Johannesburg at the moment? It's 22 degrees, expected to be 28 here in Helsinki. We find it fascinating if it's hotter here in Helsinki than it is Johannesburg. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be, but do let me know. Luke, I imagine you've got your winter period at the moment, so I imagine it's a little bit chilled in New Zealand at the moment. Okay, next outbound flight is Finnair Airbus A321, sorry, to Oslo. "21 degrees is actually hotter in Finland than it is in Johannesburg." Wow. Who'd have thought that? Oh, do they also have the Southern Hemisphere? Of course they do, yes. So it is the winter period. Flungus Selesgraph, thank you very much. I am a big fan of Finland. Been here before, done a pre-recorded Planespotting, but always nice to do a live if I can as well. And unusual considering you have got the observation deck, but no one else has done it here, but hey ho. A320 of Finnair taxiing right in front of us, pushing back here. This is the Warsaw flight. Okay, I'm gonna go over to the Oslo flight because that is pretty much ready to depart now. Wow, it goes down to 4 and 5 degrees. Didn't know it goes down to that much on the lower ends. Wow. Okay, here we go, engines are spooling up. That is the Oslo flight departing, and they're already turning now. Anyway, Ken loved Scotland with Loganair, fantastic place. Had a settle in at Dundee. God, what a small airport Dundee Airport was. Beautiful. I loved the fact that it was a training airport as well. Okay, Warsaw flight of Airbus A320. So this is the period where we get a lot of departures and not so much arrivals now. We are expecting airlines also to depart very soon. Luke, I think it's, do you know what, I'd say the same for here. One thing I noticed, when you're in the shade it's really cool, and when the sun's on you it's really warm. and you could easily, if there wasn't any sun, if it was overcast, you could easily be in jeans today, but the sun is quite strong today, so you do feel it slightly burn you. Okay, we're going to have a 22 left departure here for the Warsaw flight. This is a Finnair Airbus A319, 18 years old, 2003 was the first time it flew. Registration is Lima X-Ray Mike for this plane. Here we go. There goes the Warsaw flight. Look, I'd certainly recommend Scotland. It's a beautiful place. Another great location I absolutely adored, which was quite surprised, didn't think I would enjoy it that much, but I absolutely loved it and plan to go again. Northern Ireland, go. If you can go, go. Go to Giant's Causeway. My God, that was an amazing place to be. Okay, it looks like the next inbound flight is Lisbon flight Airbus A320 of DAT. It's arriving in the next 20 minutes. We've also got quite a few departures set to go soon. We should see Turkish Airlines go, that's an Airbus A321. Casual Airbus supporter says, went to Scotland and I did some plane spotting at Glasgow Airport. Glasgow Airport, I can at the spotting locations online and that, and I'm going to have to go there, I think. I'm going to have to do a live stream at Glasgow. I think that'll be really good. It looks like there's quite a few movement as well and quite interesting ones. I know there's a lot of EasyJet and Ryanair still, but I am looking at that one as well. So that's the plan for autumn. So autumn period and winter period, travelling to around the UK and Ireland. That's the plan. So there will be something coming up soon, and I'll be announcing it in a couple of months' time. So do keep an eye Also, don't forget, next week we're back on our normal schedule of UK plane spotting, Heathrow, London City, and potentially Stansted as well. Jet 2, I do like Jet 2 though. Okay, pushing back at the moment is an Embraer 190, right in front of us actually. This flight's going to Oulu. Just had a quick brief look at the departure board, and we've got 4 gates which are now closed. That means there are going to be 4 lots of aircraft moving very soon. Munich, Istanbul is one or two of them, and then quite a few others of Finnair. So Luke says, my grandmother met my grandfather, who was deployed in Ireland at the time when they went back to London, then Australia, then finally here in New Zealand 57 years later. They're still going together. Oh, that's really nice to hear, Luke. All the best to them. So as we're reaching our final 30 minutes left of the stream before I have to go and catch my flight back. It's been a nice calm one actually, I have to say. Okay, the Embraer's crossing 22 left, so it looks like it's going to 22 right. Cheers, Ken. Looking forward to that one, A350 business class. It's going to be a nice restful flight back, that one. So a little follow on from Luke there. My grandmother was from a small village up against the Entrim hills of Ireland. That's about as much as I understood from her stories from back when then. She was 96 old now. Wow. She's doing well. Okay, just taxiing past us at the moment. This one's not on flight radar. Let's see if it's on plane finder. Couldn't tell which airline it was. Amapoli, never heard of them. It's going. I think it's a Folker. It is a Folker. Folker 100, I think it is. Ken, yes, A350. Finnair operates at least one a day to London using their Airbus A350. I also was lucky that I had an equipment change and was on the Airbus A350 from Frankfurt to Helsinki. They use these quite a lot when they are they've got these slots which can do international, so most likely it would be the JFK onwards with Finnair. So that's one of the nice finds you have. So it's a Folker 50, sorry. Cheers, Ken. So yeah, they have a mix, Ken. You've got a few Neos as well, but it is generally ATRs for their regional. Don't forget they do a lot of as well. and there's a lot of trade between Sweden and also Norway. So that one did not show up on both. I'm not too sure what that was. Oh, there you go. It's finally shown up. So that was the Amapola flight. Fokker 50, of course, and that one, see if we can get information on it. 29 years old, 1992, that one we saw just take off. So 4 o'clock Finland time, arriving 5 p.m. UK time. It's unusual being taxied or tugged by a tractor. Why not? Yeah, so I'm on board, what flight is it? AY 1337 today. Which is why in the next 20 minutes I am going to have to leave. Don't know yet, most likely going to be Dublin, because I haven't done Dublin Planespotting yet, Airbus supporter, so most likely Dublin. Gear attraction there. Okay, Turkish is finally heading out as well. We'll follow that in a minute. so this is interesting. We've got Lufthansa taxiing over on 22 right. That'll be taking off very soon. But also, we might have saw earlier the Turkish A321 going, but that is already going to runway 22 left. It's taking the far stretch of the runway, which is right down the open. So it might rotate in front of us actually. Let's keep an eye on this ATR first of all. I think that's being parked up for a later flight. They were putting all the pitot protection on. I think it's still got the pitot protection. Is it? No, it's not actually. Okay, this is interesting because the A321 of Turkish is at the runway. And so for Lufthansa, so who will be taking off first? Either way, we will show it to you. I think I'm going to have to move for this one. Right, I think it is Lufthansa first. Already on the move, they're being given clearance. Now in theory this could rotate right in front of us. And it does. Look at that shot. Just behind the see if I can get the Lufthansa now, because that's behind the building. There's Lufthansa. So it looks like our final flight of the day inbound is going to be DAT on the show. That's going to be in 8 minutes time. And potentially our last outbound flight is going to be this Finnair ATR to Riga. So it has been a bit of a short show today, but it's been a nice calm one for us today. Once again, thank you for everyone who has joined us. that casual Airbus support, no problem at all, mate. Thank you very much. Appreciate the kind words. Ken, thank you. It has been brilliant. I hope you guys have enjoyed the European tour as well. Again, every year we try and do something like this, whether it's a European tour, whether it's well, America's got to be on the books. I was hoping to do America this year, but it's just too expensive. So when prices do go down, we'll know when. We'll have an American tour as well, or even Canadian tour. How about that? Amsterdam and Paris is still on the cards as well. I was hoping to fit that one in, but we couldn't fit it in this time. Early retraction there of the gears. And the DAT flight is coming into flight very shortly. Right, Lisbon flight DAT. It's just turned. Where is it? Yeah, I totally agree, mate. That's the reason why we do this, so everyone can just see what it's like at different airports. Because as much as I love the UK airports, and we get some home time, it's nice to have a little bit of different and choice as well. That flight's just too far away, but we will see that soon. And that will be the final flight of the day, guys. So a little bit of information about this flight coming in. Airbus A320 from Lisbon. It's an Airbus A320-200 series. 6 years old, this plane. 2015. Registration of country of origin is Norway. So don't forget, guys, also there will be some flight reviews of this week's trips as well. We've got the British Airways flight review on board their Airbus A320, which was recently retrofitted. Surprising good flight with that one, so there'll be information on there. And also we have today's flight, which I'm going back to the London area of using the Airbus A350 on Finnair, so you'll experience what that's like on board a business class flight with Finnair. Unpainted, this one. was smooth. That was really smooth. See if we can get it taxiing off. Sometimes they come through here and you can see them on taxiing. It's just going past. That was smooth. Anyway guys, thank you very much. Hope you have enjoyed this week. It's been a beautiful week weather-wise as well. Lots of sunshine. My tan certainly has been topped up as well. Thank you very much guys, and look out for the trip reviews coming up very soon on the channel, and some more trip reviews will be posted very soon of last few months as well. And also we will be back next week. Keep an eye on the channel, subscribe and hit that notification bell for more updates on when we are going to be back. Next flight's Planespotting video is going to most likely be either Heathrow or London City, so keep an eye on that one as well. Right, I'm off to catch a flight now, so see you around guys. Cheers once again for joining me. Take care, have a lovely weekend.